Imagine meeting someone who instantly intrigues you, in you wanting to know more with every interaction. That's the power of mystery, and it's one of the most magnetic forces in attraction. Most people think they need to be loud, flashy, or overly impressive to capture someone's attention, but the truth is, real captivation comes from subtlety, curiosity, and pacing. Mystery isn't about being cold or manipulative. It's about allowing yourself to be discovered layer by layer, like a story she wants to keep reading late into the night. Cleopatra, for example, didn't win the hearts of Julius Caesar and Mark Antony with beauty alone. It was her presence, the way she carried herself, and the way she revealed herself slowly that kept these powerful men wanting more. It wasn't about withholding everything, but about creating an energy of curiosity around her, revealing parts of her life in a way that left others wondering what she would say or do next. It's easy to overshare when you like someone, spilling your entire life story out of excitement or nervousness. But the strongest connections are built through gradual discovery, giving the other person a reason to lean in, to ask questions, and to become genuinely curious about you. When you leave a little room for curiosity, she will think about your stories later, replaying moments in her mind, trying to figure out what it is about you that feels different. Let conversations unfold naturally instead of rushing to prove yourself or to impress her with all your plans and experiences. Share pieces of your journey, but let her ask the next question. Allow her to feel that sense of discovery, that what's next feeling that makes your presence exciting. Mystery, when done authentically, creates a silent pull that makes her look forward to seeing you again, wondering what new piece of you she'll get to discover the next time you're together. We naturally value what we have to work for, and this truth applies deeply in relationships. When you give affection too quickly, showering someone with constant attention and validation before a genuine connection forms, it often feels unearned and can even create pressure rather than excitement. You may think giving everything right away shows how much you care, but it often leads to being taken for granted or to an imbalance where you are investing far more than she is. Letting her earn your affection is not about playing hard to get or using manipulation. It is about respecting yourself and the connection enough to let it grow naturally, ensuring it is mutual rather than one-sided. Take your time to truly get to know her, observing how she responds, invests, and engages with you in return. This isn't about withholding kindness or warmth, but about pacing your investment so that she has space to reciprocate, to wonder about you, and to gradually open up as trust and curiosity build between you. It creates a healthy tension that makes your moments together feel more meaningful. Think about it like this: a rare book, a hard-earned promotion, or a challenging fitness goal feels deeply rewarding because of the effort you put into achieving it. Relationships thrive on this same principle of mutual investment and gradual growth. If you give away all your energy, attention, and affection without seeing if she is willing to give in return, you can lose yourself in the process and build a connection on a shaky foundation. By allowing her to earn your affection, you show that you value yourself and your time, creating an environment where your presence is appreciated rather than expected. The moments you share become intentional, the connection becomes deeper, and the relationship becomes something that both of you contribute to, rather than something you carry alone. In a world where instant messaging is the norm, it's easy to fall into the trap of constant communication, believing that being in touch all the time will keep someone interested in you. But the reality is that over-communication can actually drain the excitement out of a new connection, turning conversations into background noise rather than moments to look forward to. Less talking doesn't mean ignoring her or being unavailable. It means using your words with purpose and intention, allowing your conversations to breathe so that anticipation and curiosity can grow naturally. When you're constantly texting, sharing every detail of your day, or instantly responding to every message, there is no space for her to miss you, to wonder what you're up to, or to look forward to your next conversation. Think about how exciting it feels when you have a date planned with someone you're genuinely curious about. The time leading up to that meeting is filled with thoughts about what you'll talk about, how the vibe will feel in person, and what kind of connection might unfold. But when you've already shared every detail of your life over endless messages, there's nothing left to discover when you finally meet, and the conversation may feel repetitive rather than fresh. Using communication intentionally means reaching out to share moments of genuine connection, to check in with warmth, or to coordinate plans, while saving deeper conversations for when you're together in person. It creates a rhythm where each interaction feels meaningful and valued rather than taken for granted. This approach also shows her that you have a life you're fully engaged in, that you're not waiting around for constant validation, and that your time and attention carry weight. By prioritizing quality over quantity in your conversations, you leave space for her to think about you, miss your presence, and look forward to the next interaction, making your connection feel vibrant rather than draining. Surface-level conversations might fill time, but they rarely leave a lasting impression on someone you want to truly connect with. Going deeper than small talk does not mean turning every conversation into a therapy session or oversharing your entire life story on the first few dates. It means being able to share pieces of yourself in a way that feels genuine, thoughtful, and engaging without making things heavy. Most people drift through conversations talking about the weather, work complaints, or weekend plans, but these don't create an emotional imprint that keeps someone thinking about you later. When you are able to weave small moments of depth into a light-hearted conversation, you stand out in a world where most connections remain surface level. For example, if she asks about your favorite book, don't just list the title and move on. Share why it matters to you, what you learned from it, or how it relates to something in your life. If you love Game of Thrones, you could say you appreciate the story because it's about loyalty, family, and how people can change under pressure, reminding you of how much you value your own family or the lessons you've learned during tough times. This allows her to see your values and what matters to you without you appearing as if you're trying to impress her. These small yet meaningful details invite her to open up as well, creating a safe space for both of you to gradually share what's important to you without forcing vulnerability. It builds a connection that feels intimate while keeping the conversation light and fun. You can still crack jokes, be playful, and enjoy the moment while also showing you have depth and self-awareness. The goal is to create conversations that feel alive, where she leaves the interaction feeling seen, understood, and wanting to know more about you, building a connection that deepens naturally over time. Mystery is often seen as something you use only at the beginning of dating, but the truth is, if you want a relationship to stay exciting and full of life, you need to keep that sense of intrigue alive, even as things grow more serious. At the start, mystery is about pacing how you reveal your stories and experiences, letting her discover different parts of you rather than rushing to show her everything all at once. As you move deeper into a connection, mystery becomes about maintaining your individuality, your goals, and your personal growth, allowing her to see that you are a man who continues to evolve, who she can keep discovering over time. Relationships often lose their spark when both people fall into routines, becoming predictable, and forgetting to nurture the energy that first brought them together. Keeping mystery alive means you continue to engage in your passions, try new experiences, and challenge yourself, bringing fresh stories, perspectives, and energy into the relationship. It's about allowing her to see you handle challenges, navigate stress, and grow through life's obstacles, showing her different layers of your character she may not have seen before. It also means continuing to plan spontaneous moments, small surprises, or unexpected gestures that keep the excitement alive, making her feel that she is with a man who values growth and discovery rather than comfort and complacency. This mystery keeps the relationship from feeling stagnant, turning it into a journey of mutual growth where you both evolve together. It keeps her looking forward to spending time with you, wondering what new story, insight, or moment of laughter you will bring into her day. By maintaining this sense of curiosity and wonder, you prevent the relationship from becoming dull and transform it into a connection that remains vibrant, fulfilling, and alive, allowing both of you to continually rediscover each other in deeper, more meaningful ways.